There we go. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing today? So, good morning, Neurosis, and good morning, IJ. It's looking like a decent morning. So far, we have Afria up 1.25%. Tilray is broken even. I mean, trading sideways. I mean, that was Hexo. Sorry, Hexo's up 1.25%. We have Afria down 0.1%. Aurora Cannabis is down 0.33%. I'm like all backwards. Aurora Cannabis is up 0.33%. Canopy Growth is down 0.3%. And we already did Hexo. So Hexo's in the green today. So big winner so far is Hexo. And at least Aurora Cannabis is up 0.3%. So it's looking decent so far. Good morning, Charlotte. Patel Ruiz, good morning. I don't know if it's Patel Rules or Patel Ruiz. So yeah, it's looking like somewhat decent morning. Let's see what other companies we could look at. Maybe take a look at Cron. See how Cron's doing. It's another big company. Kronos. Wait for it to load. Once again, I just turned on my computer, so it's always a little slow in the morning. I feel like I should wake up an hour earlier and just turn it on. Oh, might not be working with Cron. Let's see. Kronos. Come on. How's there no match for Kronos? Oh, and as soon as I leave it. Oh, man. Believe has a 180 target. Morning Fodal. Morning Sridhar. Sorry if I say your name wrong. Does Zena have any news coming today? Heard they were halted. We're gonna have to take a look at Zena or Zenabis. I want to look at Kronos real quick, see how they're doing. Because usually these big companies are going to determine how the rest of the sector is doing today. So, oh, I don't know why that alarm went off. Morning T Flex. Yes, 421 Hitman. Let's get green. So far it looks pretty like a pretty green morning. We're going to be keeping an eye on these companies. Right now, Hexo's up 1.25%. They seem to be in the lead right now. Sorry. And then even Kronos is up 0.28%. Good morning, Joselito Quesada. Joselito, is that your nickname or your real name? So yeah, we could start doing requests. I guess we'll take a look at Zenabis and see if we have any news on Zena. Or if anyone knows the answer to anyone's question, you guys could answer it. Zenabis Global. I didn't hear the news as to why they're halted, but we try to read the headlines. Maybe it could explain why they're halted. Yeah, so it says right here, IROC trading halt for Zena. And that was 18 hours ago. So I'm not sure if they're still halted. That was 18 hours ago, so that was prior to the market's closing. Following issues have been halted by IROC. Company Zenabis. Reason, at the request of the company's pending news. So there's pending news on Zenabis, and yes, you are right. Zenabis is halted right now. IROC can make a decision to impose a temporary suspension halt of trading in a security of a publicly listed company. Trading halts are implemented to ensure a fair and orderly market. So IROC is the national self-regulatory. We all know that. So yeah, Zenabis could be halted. The halt started yesterday at 3:14 p.m. I'm not sure how long the halt will be. It might have just been till the end of the day, and Zenabis might start trading again this morning. Good morning. Everyone's up bright and early. Oh yeah, but before we get started, don't forget, give me a quick thumbs up, guys. So I'm gonna check how many thumbs up we're at. Probably not that many. So yeah, we're at 6 thumbs up. Let's try to get it to eventually 50, and then we'll go from there. It's your real name, Joselito. I like that name. Okay, let's see what other companies we could take a look at. I want to try to look at the biggest losers from yesterday and see if we have any potential winners for today. And if you guys have some requests, we can also do some requests. We could also look at the biggest winners. Usually what you see with this company's up 42%, ticker symbol MARA, Marathon. So yes, this company Marathon, ticker symbol MARA, had a huge run yesterday, 42%, and as you can see, now they're down 7.7% in the pre-market, which is usually expected after such a massive run. They did seem to be a little overbought. We're going to take a look at this company. Why did they have such a huge run? How power needs and millennial interests are driving the Bitcoin cryptocurrency sector. So what is this company? This is environmental services and equipment. So yeah, I probably do expect a huge pullback after such a massive run. This company is not overvalued or anything. It actually looks pretty decent on paper. I'll be keeping an eye on this company. Another company that had a huge run, MariMed, MRMD. I think this was a request from one of my viewers. Had a huge run yesterday, and they're actually still up 0.76% in the pre-market. Let's take a look at them on paper, how they look. So this company does look way overvalued. 112 price to sales, price to revenue 68, price to book 53. So I'm surprised they're not down in the pre-market right now. They're currently up 0.76%. Be keeping an eye on this company too. So I'm in. Thanks for checking on Zenabis. Okay, PVX. Okay, we'll start doing some requests. PVX, I'll go by order. So if I miss your request, don't be afraid to spam it. Not too much, just every once in a while. So PYX, let's take a look at PYX. PYX. Pyx International. I'm pretty sure someone's already requested this before because it is on my watch list. So I've clearly looked at this company since I have a support. No, that was a resistance line, and it looks like it went above the resistance and then got rejected, and now we're downtrending. So the real question is, how low are we gonna go? Let's take a look at them on paper. Well, right now technical analysis says they're a sell and a neutral. 1 minute says they're a neutral sell. They do look undervalued. 0.1 price to sales, 0.1 price to revenue, price to book is a 0.78. Total assets 2.02 billion. So they have 2 billion in assets and market cap 196 million. So this company looks very undervalued, and I'm gonna see if this company got beat up in the past. No, it seems like a fairly volatile company. So this company is known to have huge runs, huge declines. Let's take a look at the all-time charts. Maybe it's been beat up. Yep, that's why it's undervalued. So yeah, it went from being a $260 company to now being a $21 company. It does look undervalued, but this company, hold on, how long has it been around and it's still not profitable? This company's been around since 1995, it looks like, and it's still not a profitable company. So that might be the reason why this company is getting beat up, to be around that long and not be profitable. Or maybe they're just having a bad year. So it's a tough one. It does look good on paper. It's just not profitable, and it's been beat up. It's lost, I think, almost I'm not sure. I think that would be 1,000% from 200 to 20. I would say a good buying point would be below $12.50. On paper, this company looks amazing. I would have to learn more about this company as to why it got beat up. One of the reasons might be because it's not profitable, but it is known to have huge runs. So who knows? Maybe if you catch it here near the support, anything below, I would say below $15 looks like a good support. It might be ready for a good run. Could be good for a swing trade. So let's see what else. David York. I'm not sure if you're a new member, but first time seeing you on the live stream. And like mentioned, members requests always come first. So we're gonna take a look at NBEV. I know NBEV had a huge run followed by a huge decline. New age beverages. I've been wanting to get on this company and just not pulling the trigger. So let's look at the 1 hour charts for NBEV. So I had some lines drawn in for NBEV. This line right here represented the support, and I told myself that if it breaks below it, I'll buy. And as we can see here, NBEV broke below the support. Of course I didn't buy, so I missed out on my buying opportunity. And pretty much immediately after that, we had a huge run. And then a few concerns with this run is it got way overbought. There's a huge gap up, but we did get oversold, so who knows, we might get ready for a run. Let's just bring up these lines and see how they match up. So now this was a previous support line right here. NBEV could start using that as a resistance. As you can see, it's kind of been bouncing off that line. And then right here we also have a previous I'd have to go back. It's looking like a resistance here, which could also be a support. And it looks like it literally gapped up from that previous resistance. So these could be the new support lines. I'm gonna keep an eye out on NBEV. I'm not gonna jump into this company. I'm still pretty firm on this. If it goes below that line, this time I will pull the trigger. I don't know what happened. I must have not been keeping an eye on it, but this line for me is my buying point. I'm gonna make it a little thicker so you guys can see. Oh no, it shouldn't be red. It should be red, I mean, not blue. So yeah, anything below this line, I'll definitely want to start a position. I'm not gonna pull the trigger unless I'm 100% sure. And NBEV actually looks really good on paper. Price to sales 8.4, price to revenue 8.4, price to book 2.8. So total assets 286 million, market cap 441 million. So even after that run, they do look good on paper. There is no pre-market for them right now. And technical analysis, currently a buy and a strong buy and a neutral. Let's look at the 1 minute. A buy, strong buy. 1 month, buy, strong buy. So technical analysis is pretty bullish for NBEV. But so yeah, I like NBEV right now. I just don't really like them at these prices. I know I might be missing out on an opportunity because right now they do seem fairly valued, because we've seen NBEV go as high as 740, I think even higher at one point. Yeah, we've seen NBEV go up to almost $10. I think $10, yeah. We're pretty much right in the middle of the 52-week range, so there's just as much room for upside versus downside. I would love to see NBEV go below $5. Maybe I'd start a position, and then anything at $3 or $3.50 or less is a strong buy for me. But I'm not sure we'll be seeing those prices again. Is it a profitable company? Not a profitable company, but it's fine. Let's move on to the next company. News coming soon on the watch list. Those are a lot of companies. I'll definitely have to take a look at one of them. So another one. What's your opinion on Nept? We can try to look at Nept since there's more than one people requesting Nept. and then I'll try to get everyone's request today. So Neptune Wellness Solution. Let's look at the American ticker symbol, see if there's a pre-market. So they're currently up 1 cent in the pre-market, nothing too big. I do see a little support line right here. Let's just start drawing some lines for this company. So right here at around $3 and it should be 25. There's a support line. Let's make that line green. And we kind of do have a resistance. Let's draw it right here. So far we've been trading in between these lines, as you can see. We do have a gap up here, but it already looks like it got filled, which is why it broke below the support. So this gap got filled, and then we continue to uptrend, so we might be good with that gap now. If it ever went below, back down to this area, $2.50, I would definitely consider that a buy. I'm gonna draw another line here. Just turn that into red. So anything below this, in between these two lines, I would consider starting a position. And then anything above these previous highs, let's just make it here, 460 is definitely a strong sell for me. I personally like to collect profits near all-time highs, so anything in between these lines or above this line is a strong sell. In between these lines, I'd probably start collecting profits. But let's not mention, I'm not a shareholder of this company. I'm just looking at these charts, and based on what I see is how I would play it. Let's take a look at their valuation. Not bad. Price to revenue 14, price to sales 13, price to book 4.37. Total assets 69 million and a market cap of 288 million. So it's not the best, not the worst. It's like a coin toss right now. Literally, we're probably right in the middle of the 52-week range. Actually, we do seem to be in the top half. It does seem like a coin toss, but technical analysis is calling it a buy, a strong buy, and a strong buy. 1 minute is a sell, buy, strong buy. 1 month. So technical analysis is very bullish, but I would never bet my money just on technical analysis. We do have potential to go back up to 460, but also to drop back down to 250, which I would consider a buy at that point. Let's go back. We're gonna try to do this in order. So we just did Nept. I'm in Zenabis. Pre-market is down 250. Well, they got halted and now they're down. Speaking of pre-market, let's see how these companies are doing. So right now, Hexo was up 1.something%, and they seem to be slowly declining. Hopefully that's not. Hexo is now up 1.09%. I want to see how Tilray is doing. Tilray is up 0.09%. Afria, let's take a look at Afria. Afria is now down 0.32%. Let's see how Aurora Cannabis is doing. Aurora Cannabis is only up 0.2%. It's better than being red, but nothing too big. Canopy Growth. Canopy Growth is up 0.24%. And Cron, let's see how Kronos is doing. Kronos is down, so now more of these companies are looking a little bit in the red. Nothing too big though, so not really concerned. Anything could happen in the morning at this point. 48 North has news in Health Canada license coming soon. That sounds like good news. Good morning, hustlers. Mr. Inception. Yes, everyone here's a hustler. We're all up early trying to find those companies. Sorry, came in late. Are you going to be holding on Aurora Cannabis? Am I going to be holding my position or talking about them? I've been holding my small position for quite some time. Good morning, Mike. Good to see you here too. Tesla down pre-market. I'm kind of happy Tesla's down in the pre-market because I want to buy some Tesla. I'd love to buy some Tesla. Oh, nice. They got beat up yesterday, down $7. They're not really down. They're actually up 0.04%. Nothing too big. As you guys can see, I've been waiting for Tesla to go below 260. Even below, closer to the $2.50 range to start a position. I'm patiently waiting. My opportunity may never come, but it's okay because there's a lot of companies out there. But we've seen Tesla go below the support one and almost two times and immediately get rejected, bounce back up. In a way, we kind of do still look like we're downtrending, so I might get that opportunity. I'm not in a hurry. So if Tesla goes below this line, and I want it to go like way below, like at least 250, then I will start my buying opportunity. If not, then I missed out. It's okay. But I'm liking Tesla, and I want them to dip. So mad I missed my buy point in for Love SMAD. Oh no, shaking my damn head. So Pet CBD ETII. Okay, we could take a look at some other companies. Let's go from order. Let's go down. So let's take a look at ETI. Because that does look to be an important industry, the pet industry. A lot of animal lovers out there, and they spend a lot of money on their pets, including me. Oh, but this is a penny stock, so it's still a big risk. ETII, I'm not sure if this is the right company because it's Environmental International. Oh no, but it does say if you're looking for ways to gain exposure to the U.S. cannabis industry, Environmental Technologies International, publicly. So it is getting in the cannabis industry. I didn't see nothing about pets, but maybe if I looked into that article, we would find something. This is a penny stock though, so you know what I always say about penny stocks: super high risk, also the potential for high reward. So if you're one of those risky traders, then sure, let's just look at their long-term charts, see how they've been. Ooh, so this company, I don't believe what I'm seeing. That doesn't make sense. No way. It's saying that at one point this company, nah, I don't believe this. There's no way. Do you see those numbers? Or am I the only one seeing this? This has to be a glitch. It's saying at one point this company was worth, that's too many zeros. How many zeros? Like, I don't know if that's 341 billion or 3 trillion. Well, if that's the case, then this company has been on a huge downfall. I don't know how a company can be worth that much. See, let's see, at this point this company was worth how many zeros? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, so let's just not look that far back, and that was only in 2005. I don't know how a company can be worth that much. No one can own a share at that point. Like, I don't even think Warren Buffett can own a share. That just looks like it doesn't make sense to me. So let's not look at that. Something seems off there. I'd have to do some research to see if that's actually accurate. But in the past year, this company was up to $1. Maybe let's go further back, 5 years. Oh no, then 5 years was when that shit was at trillions of dollars. So yeah, this company was over $1 at one point, and now we're penny stock. So this company, if that is accurate, has been declining its whole life. Even there, in 2017, we were at $48. So this is definitely a high risk company because you're pretty much catching a falling knife, a company that continues to decline. Right now we have nothing on paper for them, so it's really a tough one to call. It's definitely high risk, and I personally wouldn't invest into it, but who knows, maybe you know something I don't know and you have a higher risk tolerance than I do, and I'm a pretty risky investor. Neo, we could definitely take a look at Neo. ACV is a solid investment. Keep adding every chance you get. Just follow your gut. That's all I could tell you. So we'll take a look at Neo. We have 4 minutes till the market's open. Would you buy Disney? We'll take a look at Neo and then Disney. Since I like the I used to own Disney. I just feel like the movement was too slow for me. Like I was just pretty much sitting on no gains for felt like ever, but it wasn't that long. I'm just not very patient, which is bad, especially because most investors should have a long-term mindset. So as you can see right here, I don't know, I guess the marijuana industry got me impatient, because you see like immediate gains. You see gains within an hour, you see gains within days, and then Disney is a slow mover. But we'll take a look at Disney, see how they are. So right now, this is Neo. We're looking at Neo charts, and as you can see right here, I have a red line here which is currently acting as a support, and it's still acting as a support here at $5. I think anything below this line, well, I've already picked up some shares at $5. I'm probably waiting if it goes to $4.50 to pick up more. Not sure if it'll do it. It's currently, this $5 line is acting as a support, so I would love to see Neo start bouncing in between the $6 resistance and the support, and eventually break through above this resistance and start using that as a support. So Neo's been down here for quite some time. We've seen them hit this line in the past 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but all those times that they've hit that line, they just hit it and immediately bounce up, hit it, immediately bounced up. This is the first time that this company has went below it and stayed below the support, so now we're using it as a resistance. So we're gonna need some good news to push Neo up. We are at the bottom of the 52-week range. Technical analysis is a sell, a strong sell and a buy. 1 minute it's a buy and a strong buy. I still own Neo. My average price is around $5.40. I've been averaging down. On paper they don't look horrible. Price to sales 7.2, price to revenue 7.2, and total assets 2.8 billion with a market cap of 5.3 billion. I'm gonna take a look at Disney. I made a bunch of videos on Neo. If you really want to know more about Neo, I have like 3 or 4 videos on Neo. I put a lot of information in those videos, so you guys can check it out. Walt Disney is a company I don't really talk about a lot. I'm just gonna get my laptop, gonna get it ready for the market's opening. 1 second. And almost in time. Markets will be open in 1 minute. Hope you guys are ready. I'm hoping for a green day. I don't know if anyone ever hopes for a red day, unless you're just sitting on like 70% cash or more. So Disney has made a huge run, and we're actually approaching a resistance line. So I definitely would not be buying Disney at this point. If anything, this would be when I'm selling Disney. And Disney surprisingly has been a very volatile company, at least in the past year, which is like the moment I sell it, it decides to be volatile. So right now we're approaching this resistance line, which to me would be a sell. I'll draw let's look at the I guess the 1 year chart. It's a tough one, but they probably look good on paper. Let's see how they look on paper. So they are a profitable company, 16 PE ratio. Of course they're a profitable company. They actually look really good on paper. Price to revenue 3.5, price to sales 3.5. Market cap 210 billion, total assets 99 billion. It's not bad. Obviously I would prefer to buy Disney in the 100s. Anything below $100 would be an amazing buying opportunity. I doubt we'll ever see that for a while, unless we see like a market crash or something. But let's at a buying point. I definitely won't be buying at this range though, because we are pretty much near all-time highs. It doesn't mean that we're gonna have a pullback, but it does mean that we're reaching its all-time highs, and usually what happens after that is we do have a minor pullback. So let's see, Disney right here, anything below $100 would be a great buying opportunity for me, and anything above, right now we're at approaching, what the hell's going on here? I never seen that before. That's awesome. So yeah, we could do this. So between 100, that's 101, 105 to 100. I don't know how I did that. I wish I can learn how to do that again. So this would be anything in this range I would definitely consider buying. And I wonder if I could do that here. I don't know how I did that. I gotta learn how I did that. And then anything above this line I would definitely consider selling. So the closer you get to the red line, I would consider a buy, and the closer you get to the blue line, I would consider a sell. And as you can see right now, we're above that blue line. I'm just gonna take a look at my portfolio real quick, see how everything's doing. Once again, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. Let's see how many thumbs up we got. Try to get this video to 50 thumbs up. Have a good day, Mike. It's only at 21. Come on, guys. 50 thumbs up. There's 61 people in here. Just gonna check 1 second. So let's see how Kieran is doing. Kieran is not doing very well this morning. What's going on, Neurosis? Just kidding. Look how I actually bought some Helix yesterday. Ooh, and Helix is doing good. I'm glad I picked up Helix. I picked up Helix yesterday at 221. So Helix is doing good today. And those are all Neurosis companies. I've just been swing trading those companies, and it's been working out so far. So yeah, I picked up Helix. Helix is doing good today. Time to take the look like a dead cat bounce to me, Neo. I hope you're right. That'd be nice to see. So good morning, Hustler. How you look, NBEV? I actually just talked about NBEV. You might be able to rewind this video, and you'll see me talking about NBEV hit my buying point, and I went for it. That's good. That's good, guys. Let's see if there's any more requests. I could probably do a couple more requests before I call it a day. It looks like a shell. So CBDs for pets, pot N. I might take a look at pot N. Disney long term for sure. Disney streaming services better than Netflix. What do you guys think? I mean, Disney's definitely a long-term company. This company's been around forever, and it's probably going to continue to be around for the next 50 years. So I just don't like it at its all-time highs. Obviously, it's probably going to beat new all-time highs. We might even see Disney go up to 150, but I just would rather wait for a better buying opportunity. If Disney ever goes under $100, I might buy them again. I used to own Disney, and then I sold them. And I'm very patient. There's a lot of companies out there, and there's no rush. So yeah, I'm gonna be holding on to my cash and waiting for a good buying opportunity to bring the price down. Sometimes 3 to 1. Let's see. Well, that could be why they have total 1.5 billion shares outstanding. So good point. Disney always does stock splits. Sometimes 3 to 1. Looks like a dead cat bounce. Okay, I'm gonna look at one more. I think I saw someone say pot N, and then we're gonna call it a day. And Disney does have a dividend yield of 1.5%, so that's also a good thing. But that's not that high. I feel like a company like Disney should be paying at least 3%, maybe even 5% dividend. And I might be tempted to just sell my Helix shares. What do you think, Neurosis? Just kidding. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say hold. So pot N, a penny stock, and a very fresh one. So this one's hard to do an analysis on because there's not much chart to analyze. Oh no, it's not that fresh. So I guess we kind of have a resistance here, and we are near the bottom of the 52-week range. This company has been downtrending, kind of consolidating sideways right now. We're gonna take a look at them on paper. So they're a profitable company, 2.8 P ratio, or is that 2.8 thousand? That doesn't make sense to me. So price to sales 4.5, price to revenue 2.8. I don't know why the P ratio says 2.8K. Something has to be wrong there. But total assets 3.2 million, market cap 65 million. I'm just a little confused with this P ratio. If you guys could check on a different website and it says a different P ratio, then I'll be convinced. But right now 2.8K seems wrong. So honestly, this company is near the bottom of its 52-week range. I don't know how I did that. Oh, I know how I did that. So let's see. Let's try this again. So here, and then let's see if it goes lower now. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, anything in between these points, definitely a good buying opportunity. We are, well, no, that's not true. Don't take my word for that, because this is a penny stock. Let's look at the 1-year history, see if it's went below that. Yeah, so we've went below that. So I literally drew the line down to here, which has been its lowest it's ever been. This is a penny stock. Penny stocks are always high risk, and it's been downtrending. So who knows? It might go to sub penny stock, but this is I think a company that's in the CBD, professional information services, showing over $25 million in revenue. Over 35,000 subscribers line up for Pot Network magazines. It's definitely an interesting company, but it is a penny stock, and as you can see, we've been declining for the past year, so there's a lot of risk involved with that. Recently we've been trading sideways, so we're going to keep an eye out on that, see what you guys are up to. Well, I'm going to take a look at my portfolio one last time, and then I think I'm going to call it. Anyone have news on T-God? Let's take a look at T-God. Well, I'm just looking at them on my portfolio. I'm not going to do analysis on them. T-God currently trading at 443. Not bad.